I am Dave Manning. I'm known as Super Dave. In August of '89, I was struck by lightning.
Sounds like if there's a small percentage of something happening, it's going to happen to him.
Good and bad. Yeah, I say.
My brothers like to call me the cat with 9 lives. I've had a list of injuries: shovel to the eye, broke my neck, chainsaw to the knee, steel beam to the forehead. I'm sure there's some in there I've missed.
It's just like that electrical lightning just supercharged him, and he talks nonstop.
Several days into my stay at the hospital, I saw this silhouette coming through the door. I realized it was Muhammad Ali. He goes, "I've been hit millions of times, but I've never been hit by lightning. Tell me about it." I'll never forget that night.
I don't remember that.
No.
Don't remember that.
"You motherfucker, I'll kill your ass!" And I'm looking like Mel Gibson in Braveheart. I mean, just nasty.
He's crazy Uncle Dave to his nieces and nephews.
Here they had thought I had like a ton of cocaine in the car. Honest to God, I took my pants off. I woke up one time, went down and peed on a television set.
Is it true? Is he fooling us? But you just don't know, because he's not owning up to it.
I drank 43 beers, went to bed, got up, didn't even have a headache. And I'm thinking, insertion in my anus, tingle in my penis, don't feel weird about that. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, I live a weird life. He had pulled a gun. The muzzle flash goes off. I literally was about 6 inches from going about 10, 12,000 feet over the edge. And it was just like a whoa, touchdown kind of moment. It was a good story. The Dave Manning that exists on this earth today is represented by this car. 533 bumper stickers, 21 to 23 bobbleheads. Some of them have a rough week. They might get put on the injured reserve. I call this a piece of art, not a car.
Go Steelers!
Is it bad to be living in your parents' house at 43 years old, permanently disabled? No. To me, it's not. This is actually me. That's some hair. I can remember using a blow dryer back then. Crazy. I'm coming, Mom.
It's interesting, he actually has almost nature's way of electric shock therapy. However, it wasn't intended, and so he's had these same sort of effects. Memory loss to people, sleepwalk, ringing in the ears, light flashes, depression, becoming bipolar and manic depressive. He's fascinated with the Steelers. He'll go through some major depressive episodes if they lose. You see his Steeler car. That's an extreme example of mania.
In Super Dave's world, everything is always great. Maybe in Dave's world, he's in a lot of pain and he's hurting.
Medically, they took care of it with the medicine cocktail, the pain, the spinal stimulator, everything that they can do, but it's only reduced the pain down about 30%, and the rest of it's mental.
If you look at your memory, if you look at your brain's basically like a hallway, a whole bunch of closets down it. You see something, you remember something, you store it in a closet. In Dave's brain, basically, all the closet doors are open and everything's scattered out onto the hallway, and he's having a hard time sorting what is what.
I haven't been back to this spot in approximately 20 years, and kind of surreal. They found me in a pretzel-type situation right at the base of this tree. Yeah, I don't, I'm thankful to be able to share my story with other people, but this will be the last time I'll be here.
How does it feel to be back?
Eerie. It feels eerie.
You want to take a moment and maybe just take a look at it? And
No, I really don't. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's an eerie feeling. It's given me an opportunity that I've probably put off way too long, to be honest. I've wondered for years, you know, kind of what that looked like, and I've kind of made a effort not to come back here. That's it. I'm done with that, guys. Finished. Yeah, that's a freaky spot right there.
I've told that to him to his face. Is Dave, I don't know if someday you'll just be gone. And he knows that. He says, I know, Dad.
I stayed away from it of fear of what lays ahead in the future. A man that gets hit by lightning and survives generally doesn't live past the age of 50.
You just wonder how much the body is and how much pain he's going to be able to take. His life has taken some twists and turns, and he's made the most out of it. He's dealt with it, gets up, dusts himself off, and away he goes again.
And the big outlook of life, at the end of the day, I look at it and say, okay, when I wake up in the morning, one of the biggest thoughts I have is, how many times am I going to put a smile on their face today? Whether it's with the Steelmobile, whether it's with a funny story, whether it's just with a silly hello. I've been through a lot in my life, and when I say vertical, a lot of people, they become very complacent, and they feel that they're not going to get any better no matter what. I like to think of myself every morning as I'm going to become horizontal versus vertical.
You mean vertical versus horizontal? Horizontal is side to side.
Flip that, reverse it, Willy Wonka. Horizontal versus vertical.